Today's problem is from geometry. We have a semicircle. The radius is r inches. Chord CD is parallel to the diameter AB. The length of CD is 2/3 of the length of AB. So since the radius is r, we know that the diameter is going to be 2r, so AB is 2r, and then CD has to be equal 2/3 of that length of 2r. So we can say it is 4/3r. Now we need to figure out the distance between the chord and the diameter in terms of r. So in other words, if the center of the circle was somewhere here, then this distance would be r, and then we need to figure out this distance. It's perpendicular to both diameter and the chord, right? So we have a little right triangle here. This distance is r. We know that CD is 4/3r, and then this one is half of that. So if I call this E, if I name this point E, then I can say that DE is going to be half of CD, which is 2/3r. And now I'm just using Pythagorean theorem for this triangle. This is x. This is what I need to find. I need to find the distance from from CD to AB. So from E to, let's say this is point O. That's what I need to find. And from Pythagorean theorem, I will just do square root of the hypotenuse, which is r squared, minus ED, which we just said is 2/3 r squared. 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, and then r squared. Now when we simplify, we will have r squared, which is 9/9, right? 9/9 r squared. And then 9/9 minus 4/9, that is going to give us 5/9 r squared. When we calculate the square root, we just calculate square root of each of the terms independently. Square root of r squared, that's the absolute value of r, but radius is positive, so we have just r. We have square root of 5, and then square root of 9, that is going to be 3. Let's compare with the possible answers. The answer is D.